Episode 2 will be out in a week, which means we're about to be treated to the last big teasers of Episode 2. Did you know that the shotguns in Kinger and Jax's hands are linked? Also, we've already been shown how the shotgun will work. Jax will 100% be experiencing depression in Episode 2. Also, Glitch keep dropping references and I found proof of it. By the way, somewhere in the video I hid a picture of Gangle, and anyone who finds it will get another secret fact about Episode 2 in the comments. And to begin with, we would like to say that we have seen shotguns in teasers more than once. The first time we saw the weapon in the hands of Kinger, in the location of the House of Ghosts. The second time, we were shown the shotgun in the trailer. Jax found it in the truck provided to the team for the adventure. Not surprisingly, in Candy Canyon, the characters were given a shotgun as if made of candy. I had previously suggested that this shotgun would shoot candy, I want to remind you. From what we know, the characters are practically immortal, and it's impossible to do serious damage to their bodies. So I had a theory that Jax would want to test the shotgun on Kinger. That's how Kinger gets dirty in the scene that Gooseworks showed us in Tumblr. We also know that all the adventures, places, and objects were created by Kane himself. He thought out all the creatures and all the objects that the characters will meet along the way in the adventure. I think that the shotgun that Jax found won't be too dangerous. It will shoot out a volley of sticky sweet syrup. In my opinion, Kane, knowing the enemies the main characters will face, has thought of everything. At what point the characters will find the shotgun and how they will use it. It seems to me that the candy shotgun is needed for the characters specifically to confront the jelly crocodiles. The shotgun itself won't be able to kill anyone, but the sticky sweet syrup would be great for disrupting the hostile crocodiles' truck and thus defeating them. There's just a small problem. The heroes need to figure it out themselves very quickly. In the trailer, we were shown the scenes of the truck battle. We can clearly see that one of the crocodiles is held on a lasso and climbs on the roof of the hero's truck. The crocodiles seem to have more skill with vehicles, weapons, and various tools than the main characters. My theory is that our heroes won't be able to handle a shotgun and other tools. When the crocodiles get inside the truck, they will overpower the team and take away the candy shotgun. It occurred to me that the crocodiles might be able to find out in the chase that the heroes have the shotgun. So once the heroes get the shotgun and try to use it against the crocodiles inside their truck, the crocodiles will use the lasso. After taking the shotgun from the heroes' hands, they will use it to break the truck's engine. Just like that, the heroes will stall in the middle of Candy Canyon. Also, I wouldn't rule out that the fudge monster might be vulnerable to the shotgun, but honestly, I think the fudge monster would easily take the shotgun away from the heroes and swallow it. Another theory about the shotgun's use is that the fudge monster is vulnerable to the shotgun from the inside. When it swallows the heroes along with the truck and shotgun, the team can defeat the monster by shooting its way out. The next theory will be about the development of the main characters in Episode 2. As I told you before, in Tumblr, Gooseworks described the second episode in 2 words, I'm nothing. From this, we can infer that the second episode will focus on the depression of some of the characters. It's also worth noting that Gooseworks herself wrote that the second episode will be about depression, and also somewhere I saw information that the second episode will be about Jax. So, this fact proves all my theories. Earlier, I assumed that probably Pomni would be depressed, but recently it occurred to me that Jax will suffer from depression in the second episode. In the trailer, we were shown a scene in which Jax is sitting on the ground with his back against a broken-down truck. He is observing something in the distance, or just watching the sunset. On Twitter, Gooseworks posted a little art of Jax. In the drawing, Jax has a rather depressed and tired look. He's listening to the music Creep by Radiohead and says it's about him. The song itself fits the theme of depression very well. It's about a lost, alienated person. I found it very interesting that in the drawing of Gooseworks, Jax is sitting on the ground in the same pose that he is depicted in the trailer by the stalled truck. We might see Jax listening to music in this scene in Episode 2. Also on Tumblr, Gooseworks was asked, "What's the worst thing Jax has done?" Gooseworks answered, "You'll have to wait and see." That's how she answers all the questions she can't give a straight answer to, so as not to spoil the plot of the new episode for us. All this prepares us for the fact that very soon, we will have to get to know Jax from a whole new side. All the characters are in one way or another worried about the fact that they have fallen into the digital circus, from which they cannot get out. Pomni is the most active in showing stress, but each character experiences it differently. We know that the number of episodes in the show is almost the same as the number of main characters. In each new episode, we get to learn the inner world of each character one by one, and thus by the finale, we will be revealed all the characters. Tumblr Gooseworks also recently asked, Can we get Zubal's context-free dialogue from episode 2? To that, we got the answer, that Zubal won't have much dialogue in episode 2. It's safe to say that she won't be traveling to Candy Canyon with the rest of the characters. This is why Zubal very rarely appears in any teasers. She will have very little screen time in the second episode. Another interesting question was asked on Tumblr. Will anyone get a chance to punch Kane right in the face? Who? Gooseworks answered that it would be Pomni or Zubal. Gooseworks previously noted how Pomni feels about Kane. She's angry at him for everything she's going to have to go through. I wonder how Zubal feels about everything that's going on. She's shown to be closed off and uncommunicative, quite irritable. From all of this information, I think episode 3 will focus specifically on revealing Zubal's character, or we'll be told more about Gangle. We've seen Gangle's room in the teasers, and Gooseworks has previously promised that we'll get an episode dedicated to Gangle and how her masks work. You've written a lot of interesting comments under past videos. I haven't inserted your comments into the videos in a while, so it's time to get better. An interesting fact was told in the comments by our subscriber, Julio Cesar Camilo. He wrote that he noticed a reference in the trailer of the second episode. It's about the scene in which the purple jelly crocodile tries to hold on to the truck with the help of a lasso. In these moments, he, as if in old cartoons, flickers white and quickly changes poses between shots. A subscriber shares that this is most likely a reference to the famous indie game Pizza Tower. In it, the protagonist could parry attacks from enemies by mimicking poses from various Muddit movies, comic books, and video games. At the same time, he also flickered with white light. Also based on Pizza Tower, fans made their own game and alternate universe called Sugary Spire. As you can understand, the theme of the latter was very sweet, just like in Candy Canyon. Looks like we've found one of the sources of inspiration for the creators of Digital Circus. As the subscriber noted, maybe we'll see more references to these games in the second episode. The viewer also shared his thoughts on the topic that most likely the characters in the circus can't dream for real after all. Only resting. In which case, the mysterious scene with Pomni could be digital hallucinations she's experiencing. No one has told us that Pomni has stopped seeing them. Thanks for the very interesting theory. I hadn't thought of it before. What do you think about it? Why do our heroes need a shotgun, and how will they use it? Will Jax be depressed in the second episode, and will his character be revealed? What other references have you noticed? Write your thoughts and theories in the comments and I'll be sure to read them. The best comments will make it into the next videos. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Good luck everyone and bye-bye.